Hello, hi, namaste, vanakkam, adab, sasrikal. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, good evening. We'll wait for one more minute, then we can start the session. How are you? ఎలా ఉన్నారు? బాగున్నారా? కేమ్నో ఆచే?
ভালো আছি, sir.
ভালো আছি. How's your preparation?
Sir, চলছে।
Abba. Fine. How is your weather, man? We are having continuous rains, Very difficult to find.
Yes, sir. Here it's raining as well all day.
Yes. The problem is not about raining. The problem is we are unable to go out and roam here and there. Okay, then. Now, this week you will see interesting. Certain change in the class. The thing is, I am going to explain today's newspaper because some of you are might having an issue in reading newspaper. Till now, I explained about the major current issues, no. But this time I will take a certain time and I will try to help you in reading newspaper. And please let me know your feeling, your experience in the class in the last minutes. So we will try to understand that today we will have a current issues session, and in which we will try to understand the current issues. I will try to explain each and every topic from the background itself. Don't worry about it. Okay. For that, I choose the Kolkata newspaper only, so that you will have some proximity. And for those who are preparing for even state public services, like say it can be Kolkata services, say it can be other public services. They can also have some kind of easiness in the preparation. Okay. So without wasting time, I would like to start today's newspaper analysis. Might help you in understanding the issue. Now, just a second. Just let me know whether you are able to see the screen or not. Okay. Just give me a second. Hope you are able to see the paper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, first article is government is ready for discussion on Manipur. Shah tells parliament. Friends, these kind of articles should be understood from the 2 points. Number one, what the article is talking about. It is talking about that the Home Minister in India is said that government is ready to discuss about Manipur issue. First and foremost, our brain should allot about under which segment of civil service examination it will covers, under which section it will be covered. Mind it, my dear friends, the topic which we are now discussing covered under General Studies paper 2 of Civil Service Examination. General Studies paper 2 of Civil Service Examination, in which we have the concept called as Indian Constitution. Okay, so it covers under General Studies paper 2. But the issues which are happening is covered under General Studies paper 3, Internal Security. So you can see one article talks about Manipur, even Parliament. Now both are covered under, one is covered under General Studies paper 2 of Civil Service Examination mains, One is covered under General Studies Paper 3 of Civil Service Examination under the section Internal Security. Internal Security. This comes under polity. Whereas Civil Services Examination in the year 2004, if I'm not wrong, asked you a question. What covers under Parliament of India? What covers under Parliament of India? Which doesn't comes under Parliament of India. But what is the answer? Article 79 of Indian Constitution in Part 5 of Indian Constitution. Article 79 and Part 5 of Indian Constitution describes Parliament consists of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the President of India. Understood? So you can see that it includes Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the President of India. So this is how our Parliament is constructed. In fact, the issue of Parliament is in news couple of months back because new Parliament was opened by Prime Minister Modi itself. At that time also it is in news. So that is one thing I can confirm. Regarding Manipur, my dear friends, regarding Manipur, from May 3rd onwards, Manipur is in news. You know why? The reason. That is, Manipur consists of certain tribes. Manipur consists of tribes. Who are those tribes? Meitei tribes or Meitei tribes, Kuki, Nagas, okay, and even etc. There is Meitei Pangals, one more community. Now, this Manipur is facing an issue, that is, these Meiteis are now demanding ST status. ST status. But Kukis and Nagas predominantly opposing ST status to Manipur people. मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है? मणिपुर में जो मेटीज कम्युनिटी है, जो लोग उनको एसटी स्टेटस मिलने के लिए वो प्रोटेस्ट कर रहा है, लेकिन कुकीज यानी कुकीज और नागास इसको अपोज कर रहा है, इसलिए थोड़ा तकलीफ शुरू हुआ और इसके बाद आगे बढ़ रहा है. The issue started on May 3rd simply by understanding Kukis and Nagas are opposing ST status to Metis. Now, in our previous classes, we understood what do you mean by ST. Unfortunately, there is no definition for ST status. No definition for ST status in Indian Constitution. Then how STs are identified? In 1965, Justice Lokur Committee told some features for ST: geographical isolation, cultural distinctness, shyness in contact are the reasons for the are the features for the tribes. Understood, my dear friends? So this is what happening in Manipur. I told you in a very very brief manner. मैंने summary बोला आप लोगों को मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है, ठीक है? So this is what exactly happening in Manipur. The issue is, yes, Metis are demanding ST status and it's thoroughly opposed by other communities because of their social economic issues. Now, let us come to the main topic. Now, Home Minister said that government is ready to discuss. Government is ready to discuss so-called Manipur issue in Parliament. Now, my next point of agenda is why government is taking such a time. Because Opposition parties are continuously continuously adjourning the house. They are not allowing government to function. Sorry, parliament to function. Sir, is it first time parliament is facing continuous or repeated adjournments? No, absolutely no. What I want to confirm is Indian parliament को जो हो रहा है, meaning what is happening to Indian parliament right now is not a present problem. Indian parliament continuously, Indian parliament continuously affecting inefficiency. So, Indian parliament is witnessing that parliament is not functioning properly. Parliament functioning ratio is declining in a repeated manners. I want to confirm the things very carefully. Try to understand. Indian parliament is not functioning properly. Okay, is not functioning properly. I want to confirm. Try to understand. Indian parliament जो है efficiently नहीं काम कर रहा है. Sir, आपने कैसे बोला? What is the parameter to tell that? Okay. So, according to PRS legislation, PRS legislation is a website which is very useful for the students who are writing mains for value addition. According to PRS legislation, okay, last 70 years, they gave a report on May 13th because May 13th, 1952 is the first parliament sitting after elections. From the last 70 years, the parliament is witnessing continuous decline in its performance. Continuous decline in its performance. Okay. Continuous decline in its performance, meaning the amount of debates, the amount of time for the debates is declining. Okay, the amount of time for the debates is declining. You can ask me, sir, it is same in all the parliaments. You can have a question, is same in all the parliaments throughout the world? No. I want to confirm that throughout the world, not all parliaments facing this issue. For example, in United Kingdom, which is the mother of parliament, they call it as a mother of parliaments. If it is 100 days of parliament, 80 days agenda will be fixed by government. 80 days, remember. 20 days, 17 days will be fixed by largest opposition party. 3 days by the second largest opposition party. But India doesn't have this kind of mechanism. But why we choose parliamentary system, sir? This reminds me B.R. Ambedkar words. B.R. Ambedkar stated, if I was compared between stability and accountability, B.R. Ambedkar said, I will choose accountability. Sir, how accountability is possible by parliament? Any guess? I'm interested to answer here. Listen the question answers. Any guess to say parliament is bringing accountability? Parliament कैसे accountability create कर रहा है? जो बोलिए.
The opposition?
Absolutely correct, Deepak. But elaborate it. Yes, absolutely. What opposition will do, my dear friend?
So they will keep a check on the decision of the ruling party.
They will definitely raise questions, right? So first of all, question hour is the first one.
Exactly.
First question hour is a powerful tool. Okay. In fact, Vivek Debroy, the honorable MP from Kolkata itself, I mean West Bengal, raised vital questions during the time of demonetization. Now, question hour is one tool to bring accountability. Second one, you might aware about 0 hour, adjournment motion, calling attention motion. Okay, all this comes under bringing accountability. You can ask questions like why this has happened, why this government is doing this. For example, Shashi Tharoor asked a question to the government. What is the status of Operation Ganga? Operation Ganga is a plan to evict people from Ukraine. Understood? So try to understand. This is how the system works. This is how the parliament works. Further, I want to confirm here. Now, parliament is taking the issue. We will wait and watch the further developments. But with this simple article which was published in newspaper, see how much notes we can draw. Understood? So, I want to conclude by saying, in reading newspaper, you should have one important thing in your mind. That is solid GS preparation. It is highly impossible to a student who opened the newspaper today trying to read all these things. He will face a lot of difficulties. So try to attend some classes, get a clarity, and you will get a better approach towards reading newspaper. You see here, I told you the previous question asked in UPSC. Then I gave you the current issues in Manipur. Then I told you the past ST status. In fact, I forgot to mention here. Article 366, clause 25 and Article 342 mentions about tribal recognition. जो लोग हैं पिछले सेशंस आया है उनको मालूम है व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय आर्टिकल 366 366 क्लॉज 25 अभी नया आया लोगों को कंफ्यूज होता है सो छोड़ दो ये सब कुछ जस्ट फोकस ऑन द कंटेंट नाउ I guess we discussed this, Deepak, if I'm not wrong. In a length and breadth, we discussed in the previous sessions. Am I correct?
Yes,
Article
sir.
366.
Yes, yes, yes. Both we discussed it. Check out your notes. And those who
Yes,
attended,
sir. Tribunal.
yes, yes. Those who attended now, don't worry. We will discuss in the coming days also. Don't worry. Now I extended to the next level, that is how to use for the mains also. As I told you, Parliament is working very low, other countries, and also discussed about Constitutional Assembly and everything. So these things it should be reflect in your mind immediately. Understood? Contribution for it. Now, Israel controversial judicial bill, reform bill gets Parliament nod. This is one thing which is happening in Israel. Israel is trying to, you know, dominate judicial body. It want to create upper hand of judicial body. We'll wait and watch the next coming days. Supreme Court stays ASA survey, ASA scientific survey and Jnanavapi Musk till tomorrow evening. Friends, generally, those questions will never come in exam. However, there are two important things here. The second article I'm explaining now, my dear friends, is that is Archaeological Survey of India was ordered by Allahabad High Court, very famous High Court in India. I should remember that because the High Court is having a history of dethroning the Prime Minister of India at that time in a famous case, Raz Narayan case. Further, Archaeological Survey of India, Jnanavapi Masjid. Friends, two important developments are there here, one and two. What is Archaeological Survey of India? What do you mean by that? Archaeological Survey of India, established in 1861, meaning established in 1861 by Alexander Cunningham. I want to confirm here, who is this person and what is the status of this person, why he is so passionate to start this Archaeological Survey of India. Now, I will try to help you in that again. So, Archaeological Survey of India was established by Alexander Cunningham, who is a British officer under East India Company. They established this Archaeological Survey of India. Ask me one question directly: why? Why British officers created this? In fact, the need of Archaeological Survey of India is to know India. Thanks to them, these people are called as Orientalists, and these Orientalist colonials respected India, unlike the so-called Anglicized people like Cornwallis, Bentinck, or it can be Thomas Babington Macaulay. These people respected India. They want to know India. For example, they are influenced by Indian society also. Anyway, I will bring that further. So this Archaeological Survey of India was a body established by Asiatic Society of India. Sir, what is this Asiatic Society of India? UPSC asked two questions from this Asiatic Society contributions. This Asiatic Society of India usually helped Britishers to understand India. For example, there is a person called as Charles Wilkins, asked even in the Madhya Pradesh Public Service Commission also about this person, Charles Wilkins, who translated Bhagavad Gita, from this society only. UPSC 2015 question, my dear friends. UPSC 2015 question, UPSC, about this person called as James Princip. Who is James Princip? The person who decoded or depicted.
अशोका
हाँ बोलो
सर, अशोका का जो था इन्होंने ही डेसिफर करवाया था।
हाँ, क्या है जिसे बताता है? Brahmi script.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. This is what you have to remember immediately. See, article is talking only about Archaeological Survey of India. ठीक है, लेकिन आपको ये भी याद करना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम जो रिवीजन करता है ना, वो रिवीजन हमको बहुत उपयोग होता है। अब कितनी किताब पढ़ाई कर लेना, कितनी नोट्स पढ़ाई कर लेना, लेकिन आपका एग्जाम में जो टेक्स्ट बुक्स है ये उपयोग नहीं है। जो टेक्स्ट बुक्स में जो कंटेंट है ना, वो आपका उपयोग होता है। सो जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. सो रिमेंबर दिस क्वेश्चन आल्सो, जेम्स प्रिंसिप. Understood? So this is what I can tell you about the Archaeological Survey of India and Asiatic Society of India. There is one more person called as William Jones. So Jones translated Abhijnana Shakuntalam, and he named Kalidas as Indian Shakespeare. So they decided that. I want to add one information here, that this Asiatic Society of India established in 1784. 1784. Understood? While reading polity, you might remember these years again. Okay, both years are important. In fact, if you read Lakshmikant first pages, the pages talks about क्या बोलता है, constitutional background. You will find 1784 as a beautiful act called as Pitt's Act. You will find 1861 Indian Council Act. In fact, most important act in my point of view for the Parliament is Indian Council Act. You can just add the information in the bracket. Indian Council Act, which created councils in India, which created ordinance making power to the president, so to the viceroy. And the viceroy is nothing but Lord Canning at that time. Okay, I saw this question in the Maharashtra Public Service Commission exam. Which of the British Act brought ordinance making power to the Viceroy? Indian Council Act 1861. Yaad karna hai, yaad karna hai. Okay. I saw the same question in in Andhra and Tamil Nadu also. That who was the first Viceroy used the ordinance making power? Again, Vice Lord Canning.
Sir,
So,
first and last.
Lord Canning. Last क्यों? Last the Mountbatten है ना? बड़े चाचा.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, first and last, the last Governor General of India and first Viceroy. है ना?
Yes, sir.
मिठाई खाओ. Now, this is what I can tell you. Understood? So now we did the first part of the article, that is Archaeological Survey of India. Now, what is Jnanavapi Masjid? Right? I'm not going to discuss the communal clashes there. I'm going to discuss what is Jnanavapi. That's it. Friends, Jnanavapi Masjid demolished by Aurangzeb in 1669 as per historical evidences. Lekin, the question is, who constructed it? Okay. The recent Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission exam asked this question: who constructed Raja Thodar Mal? Who is he? Person who worked as a Diwan I Ashraf, which is a finance. Just a second, friends.
अकबर के कोर्ट में सर
Anna Chepana? Anna Chepu? Anna Chepu? Anna, నీ వాయిస్ వినపట్లేదన్నా? ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగు. I'm sorry for it. Okay. So Diwan I Ashraf. Okay. And he is one of the important person
Hello,
in.
sir.
Bolo bhai sahab, Kaushal.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, but you said Aurangzeb demolished Gyan Vapi, but I think he demolished the temple, right? Hindu temple, and he constructed the Gyan Vapi.
Right. So the thing is, it was a temple first of all. Then it was became masjid. Right. The word Jnanavapi you cannot find in Quran, if I'm not wrong. Understood? So he demolished the temple. He demolished the temple and there he constructed the masjid. I agree with you, Kaushal. Thank you so much. Now, Diwan I Ashraf is the word which mentioned for Todar Mal. So Todar Mal is Diwan I Ashraf, who is a kind of finance minister in the Akbar regime. Understood? Remember this name for the prelims point of view. Not so much important. Done. Now, this is what I have to confirm to you regarding this. In addition to the last point I want to confirm, Archaeological Survey of India is also involving in, interesting things called as, restoration of cultural heritages of other countries. Cultural heritages of other countries in Sri Lanka, in Myanmar, in Nepal, even previously in Afghanistan, etc. So it is not only restoring the things in the India, it is also trying to promote the cultural heritage in other countries also. That is Jnanavapi issue. Okay, I'm limiting itself here. It's a controversial thing. I'm not going to deep of it. Next, it is taking healthcare to the rural people, the complete MTM experience. This is a Tamil Nadu model to counter the so-called non-communicable diseases. Okay, not very much important, but I have a basic idea. That is, non-communicable diseases are rising in India. Let us accept it. Even UPSC asked in mains question also. Non-communicable diseases. What do you mean by that, my dear friends? Non-communicable diseases are those diseases which are predominantly created by our lifestyle mostly. For example, if you are leading a stressful lifestyle, what is the most stressful lifestyle? Stressful lifestyle is being a boyfriend or girlfriend. Most stressful one, okay? Because when you are reading, they will call you and say, "Hi, honey, I brought you poison. Shall you drink it?" Second thing, when you are seriously with your parents discussing about some important things, they will call you. If you ignore them, they will say, "You are ignoring my call. Tomorrow you will ignore my life." Like that, they will say. So, most stressful thing is maintaining that relations. So, never and never try to be there. Okay. Now, whatever I want to confirm that I'm sorry if you are offended. Okay. So, non-communicable diseases here is the places where we can tell you will get, people will get obesity, or I can say kidney related issues, heart strokes, which are in fact increasing in India, so on and so forth. So these are the non-communicable diseases. Some non-communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases where I can tell you that you will see the particular aspects. Friends, that is okay for us. But why in India non-communicable diseases are rising? Why in India non-communicable diseases rising? చెప్పు ఏమైంది? మాట్లాడుతుందా? Okay, so non-communicable diseases are rising in India. In one of his lecture, ex-President Venkaiah Naidu said the reasons are change in dietary habits. Change in dietary habits. Today, we are running towards, two important things. One is McDonaldization. McDonald, just a second. Yeah, McDonaldization. What do you mean by McDonaldization? Eating more fast foods. Okay, so eating more fast foods is one important thing. So McDonaldization is one important thing. Preferring more fast foods. Two, change in lifestyle. Change in lifestyle. Sir, previously your and my grandparents used to do a lot of hard work. Today we are joining our children in a school which doesn't have a playground. So changing lifestyle is one important thing. Second thing, more and more stressful jobs, late night jobs. Okay. So whatever primarily India witnessing, you can also see even villages also witnessing rise in this. So to counter this problem, Tamil Nadu government launched one policy, and that policy is in your newspaper today. So non-communicable diseases, as I told you, heart stroke, cancer. Okay, even you can also write habits, consumption of alcohol, smoking. People are not happy with this. What people will do? People will go to next level. So they are affected by these issues. Okay. So then I want to confirm here. Then India announced a project called as National Health Mission. Under National Health Mission, Government of India announced National Program, National Program National Program for, National Program for. I hope you are writing because quite important one. I mean, not important one, lengthy one. Okay, just a second. So, not National Health Mission announced a series of projects to tackle cancer, to tackle diabetes, to tackle, just a second. Hello, Chepo. అలాగే కొడతాను అలాగే. Okay, so the program is national, for example, tobacco control program. Tobacco control program is one. National tobacco control program is one. Second one, it also focus like, national program for prevention. National program for prevention and national program for prevention and control of cancer. Control of cancer. Okay, so national program for prevention and control of cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular stroke. See, government of India is working like this. It is taking certain policies and trying to help Indians to counter these problems. But does government of India is sufficient to do all these things? No, because according to 7th schedule of Indian Constitution, health comes under state list. So who has more responsibility to take actions against health issues?
So states.
Absolutely states. Absolutely states. Apart from that, my dear friends, I was reminded by this Article 47, which stated, state shall provide nutrition and public health services. So state has to take the this. So Article 47 states, state shall provide public health services and nutrition support. Public health and nutrition support. Understood? So that I can tell you that. So now come to the point here. So that is now Tamil Nadu government is saying MTM program Makkalai Tedi Maruthuvaram. Maruthuvam. Makkalai Tedi Maruthuvam. Can anyone repeat it once again? Come on, Aarti madam. Come on. You should.
Sir, Makkalai Thedi Muruthulam.
What is that? You are scolding me. Muruthulam is a bad word. How can you say that?
No, sir.
Come on, next person. Who want to say check? Deepak, come on, bhai. Come on, brother.
सर हिंदी ठीक से नहीं आ रही क्या साउथ इंडियन सर उनके
Hey, your voice is breaking, brother.
सर आई एम इन माय ईयरफोन
No, it's not clear. Someone else who want to try? Jade?
Can I?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Makkalai Thedi Maruthuvam?
Wow. Ma'am, are you Tamil?
No, sir.
Okay, you are from same Bengal, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, that's great.
Actually, I studied in Odisha, so there are a lot of South Indian people. So
No, so absolutely, you got some kind of association. So easily you said it.
thank you, sir.
Great. Fine, brothers. So that is what I can tell you. So the article is expressed about a lot of things like they are helping the accessibility to the health issues, early detection of diabetes, hypertension, and everything. So entire article is giving one solid point which is helpful for writing the answers. That is, Tamil Nadu government launched a program to detect non-communicable diseases at early stage. That's it. In mains, we can write only one point. Article explains about a lot of things. But still we can say Tamil Nadu government is launching a program. If you are able to remember this MTM, just write it as MTM. Tamil Nadu government, you can write like this or else. Okay. So Tamil Nadu government launched MTM program thoroughly to make accessible to make accessible health accessible diagnosis. Okay, accessible diagnosis of non-communicable diseases. That's it. Okay, we can use this in suggestions or way forward. Suggestions are way forward. Understood? So this is what I can tell you with respect to this article. Just have an idea. Now, Tamil Nadu, I am confused because this paper consists of more Tamil news. Okay, so basic income schemes give recognition of unpaid workers. That is okay. Then, just a second. Yeah. So then we have Ajit Pawar to the next will be next in Maharashtra. I'd like it. Okay, all these are political issues. We need to work out it. Okay. So you see this article, these are repeated right names. So this article could be useful in your general studies society issues. Couple of months I'm seeing these articles. So once, so Dalit man was forced to prostrate before a caste Hindus in Tamil Nadu. So that is what is happening. So this is what again issue notifying the centuries. Then we have social security for gig workers in Rajasthan. Very welcome step. You need to understand what is gig workers is about. What is gig workers is about. We will try to understand that particular point. Before that, I gave a task to one person to sing a Telugu song. Who is that? No one? I gave a task, I guess. I think Joey, you are the girl, I guess.
No, sir.
What no? As per our agreement, I sang one Bengali song last time, right? Okay. So now I'm looking for a Telugu song. Come on, Telugu or Tamil? என்ன பார்க்கறேன்? Hello. If people remain silent, क्या करूं? Shall I sing one more Bengali song? No.
Yes, sir, obviously, sir.
What? No. What else? That is a task, not a punishment for me. In class, generally, faculty will give punishment, but you people are giving to me. It is not a good thing to eat. It's not a Rosgulla, okay? To eat. As such, you are not even providing the Rosgulla also. Anyway, come to the point here. Who is going to sing a song? Okay, we'll play a game. Chalo. I will say something in Telugu, translate it. I mean, try to speak exact words. Who is ready? Neno, come on. Who is ready?
I can try, sir.
Ma'am, you are already associated with some Tamil people, so you have conflict of interest. Okay, so not allowed. Anyone else? Come on, fast. I'm not having enough time to discuss these things. Come on. I can choose one.
I will try, sir.
Yeah, I got a voice there. Kaushal.
Yes, sir. I will try.
Okay. నేను అన్నం తిని క్లాసుకి వచ్చాను.
Please repeat, sir.
Not repeat. No repetitions. Okay, I will repeat. Okay, as a competition, we'll take it. I will try one Telugu sentence and I will repeat. And you can also give me one Bengali sentence. I will repeat. Okay. And that Bengali sentence, I will say what you can frame. Come on. Kaushal, నేను అన్నం తిని క్లాసుకి వచ్చాను.
Like,
सर
I'm not sure, but
मैं क्लासिकल खाता हूँ कुछ रिलेटेड
Correct.
मुझे क्लासिकल सॉन्ग्स पसंद है, like that.
Hey, please say in Telugu only. Don't translate. You cannot translate, guys. Come on. Say in Telugu. నేను అన్నం తిని క్లాసుకి వచ్చాను.
నేను తనం
Sir,
ఇని
Ninu
క్లాసికల్
and
వచ్చాను.
No, Kaushal is on. Come on. I think, yeah, ma'am, you can carry on. Bharat Jodo, Congress. Come on, madam. It's
So Nenu means I.
and don't
Annam,
no need to translate. Just repeat the same frame, same sentence. You
I
can.
like eating rice, probably.
No, ma'am. Can you tell me correct way of pronouncing your name?
Ivy.
Ivy. Am I correct? Okay, Ivy. Don't try to translate, my dear friends. Just repeat what I said to you. Shoot. బాగా
Oh, okay. Sir.
కమాన్ బాగా వర్షం పడుతుంది నేను తడిచిపోయాను. కమాన్
Vaga. So sorry. Can you
సెకండ్
repeat?
కమాన్ బాగా వర్షం పడుతుంది నేను తడిచిపోయాను.
Vaga Varsam. Tarchandi.
ఓకే ఓకే,
Nenu.
నో ఇష్యూ. థర్డ్ టైం. బాగా వర్షం పడుతుంది నేను తడిచిపోయాను.
Nenu Tarchipoyanu.
బ్యూటిఫుల్. మీనింగ్ ఇట్స్ రైనింగ్, ఐ వాస్ కంప్లీట్లీ వెట్. దట్స్ ఇట్. Come on, shoot one Bengali sentence. You should say like, translate this and say, I love this class because it is very interesting. Come on. Translate it to Bengali. I will say in Bengali only. Come on. Who will translate this?
I could try that.
Okay, Ivy.
Ivy.
Okay, Ivy. Come on. Ivy.
আমার
Amar.
এই ক্লাসটা খুব পছন্দ কারণ এটা এই ক্লাসটা খুব I don't know the meaning of Bengali meaning of interesting. So
Very good. Come on. You can eat mitai. Okay. Amar class interesto. Some not interesto, I guess. Pasando, I guess. No, I guess. Amar class pasando. Pasando.
Interesting mean मजेदार.
Hey Jade, how are you, Jade?
Sir, fine.
Nice guy. Okay. Okay, friends. I think almost I took 4 minutes for this. I will try the last session before ending the session. Just give me a second. We'll go to the next articles. Okay, now we are discussing that gig workers, social workers for gig workers. So let us try to understand what do you mean by gig workers. Okay. So I guess issue number 4. So issue number 4 is talking about gig workers. I hope you are able to see the screen. Am I?
yes, sir. Yes,
Okay then. So who are gig workers? Friends, gig workers are those people who are out of traditional employee sector. They are not part of traditional employee sector. Sir, what do you mean by traditional employment sector? Generally, you will have certain timings for these jobs. Apart from that, some security will be given to you. Say it can be pension, say it can be your risk pension, say it can be, apart from timings and security, you will all be provided with some kind of paid leaves will be given to you, paid leaves. Okay, but for gig workers, those things are not there. They are independent. They are independent temporary workers. Independent temporary workers. Okay, mostly the words which are there using is freelancers. Mostly they are freelancers. Understood? So mostly their jobs depends on online also. In fact, we can also add that feature is online. Now, this is where you have to understand the issue. As they are independent, temporary workers, freelancers, and even online based workers. Okay, so these people will work like this. Now you can ask me, sir, how to define these people? Okay, so there is no universal accepted definition, but according to World Economic Forum, gig workers are those people who are in temporary positions. Who are in temporary positions. Okay, and they are mostly with the short-term engagements. Short-term engagements. Understood? So this is what gig workers is about. Throughout the India, it is the state of Rajasthan became the first state which is going to provide social security for the gig workers. You have to remember, even Karnataka even stated in the 7th July, if I'm not wrong, Karnataka even stated the 4 lakh insurance scheme for the gig workers. So this is very important things I can tell you. Apart from that, the budget of 2023-24 even lays down that gig workers will have some social aspects after discussion with the stakeholders. That is what Nirmala Sitharaman said. The 2024 budget, 23-24 budget also stated that gig workforce is rising in India. Right now, 77 lakh people are right now engaged, expected to meet 23.5 million people. Right now, it is 7.7 million people, and expected to reach 23.5 million people by 2029 to 30. A report estimated by Niti Aayog. Okay. So, Indian government is now focusing about even the safety scheme for the budget, social scheme for this gig workers. Understood? So, you can see with one article we just said, Assembly is passing this act. First kind of legislation we have discussed it. For all the coming exams, have an idea which state is passing a act to provide a safety scheme. Okay. Just a second. Okay. So this is what I can tell you. Social security scheme for gig workers. Okay. That's it. And clear, right? Who are gig workers? What is the status of gig workers in India? I hope you are clear. Again, I want to repeat.
Yes, sir.
So just go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just have an idea here, gig workers and everything. But topic should not be stopped there. I will discuss that in the coming days. Just a second. Gujar's Bakir was to hit the streets over ST tag for the Paharis. So second interesting development is going there. Why? See, Metis is demanding ST status when government is taking steps. In fact, government doesn't take any steps. It's the High Court of Manipur which ordered Metis are eligible for the ST status and they started the protest. Now here is the point. Gurjas and Bakri was to hit the streets over ST tag for Paharis. So now these people are opposing this. It's a psychological feeling, in fact. If you are superior, people tries to maintain that superior status. They don't want to change that superior status. Understood? Next, let us wait and watch what will happen in the coming days. ISRO is planning to launch PSLV C-56. What is PSLV, my dear friends? Don't tell me. Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Even I know that. What is the other name of PSLV? Friends, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle is considered to be working horse of ISRO. Indian Space Research Organization. Original name 1962 is INSCOSPAR. 1969 renamed as ISRO. Comes under Department of Space. Shoot the answer for this question immediately. Come on. Who is the head of the Department of Space? We discussed it, in fact, sometimes back. Come on, Babu Shona and Baby Shona. I don't know what you mean by Baby Shona, stupid fellow. Okay, I'm sorry for it. Okay. Come on, Babu Shona.
Sir, Somnath, शायद.
No. Head of the Department of Space, not ISRO. You are correct. If I'm talking about Chief of ISRO, you are correct. I'm talking about Department of Space.
Okay, sir.
Your options are A. Ministry of Earth Science. B. Ministry of Space Technology. C. Prime Minister. D. President of India. Come on.
The Prime Minister?
Absolutely correct.
PM.
Absolutely correct. Okay, so he is the head of the Department of Space. In fact, he is head of one more thing, Department of Nuclear. I mean, nuclear. I think Department of yes, Department of Nuclear Technology. He is the head. So Prime Minister is the head mostly here. Now, PSLV, as I told you, working horse, because PSLV is the most reliable and trustable launch vehicle for ISRO. Friends, PSLV has 4 stages. 4 stages. Now, one should remember in science and technology this following information thoroughly. That is, first and third stage for PSLV. First and third stage are for PSLV. First and third stages are so-called solid engines. Solid fuel will be there. In fact, in I'm unable to remember the exam, but in fact, one exam they asked what is the name of the solid fuel ISRO use. It is HTPB. It is HTPB. So what is HTPB? You can say. So it is hydroxy terminated polybutadiene. Hydroxy terminated polybutadiene. Now, what is the 2 and 4? Absolutely correct. It is liquid. Liquid stays fuel. Liquid fuel. What they will use? They will use UDMH. UDMH is one, and there is one MMH. But UDMH once asked in some ISRO exam only. So what is UDMH? Unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrogen. Unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrogen. I'm not expecting these questions if it is an easy paper. If it is toughest paper, then it will definitely questions will come at greater level. Understood? So this is what
Sir,
I
I
can
have
tell
a
you.
question.
Yes.
There is
Hydrogen.
hydrogen and hydrogen same.
No. You said hydrogen and
Hydrogen.
no, absolutely no. There are some difference in the chemical composition. I'm not sure about exactly, but there are some different
Sir,
some
I
differences
think
there.
unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrazine is UDMH.
I'm not sure about it. Let me get a confirmation in the next class. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. So that I can tell you regarding this. Just have an idea about these names for the examination point of view. Okay. Now, this is what we can say from the ISRO launch. I want to confirm here one thing. ISRO is now launching a Singapore satellite, meaning ISRO is not only launching Indian satellites, even foreign countries' satellites. That's the reason ISRO is having a diplomacy called as space diplomacy. space diplomacy, helping other countries to launch their vehicles, to launch their satellites. So that is what is space diplomacy, and also comes under space economy. Space economy. Okay. So do remember this. Do remember this both words, which will helpful to you. For example, what is comes under space diplomacy? So India launched GSAT 9 for SAARC countries. GSAT 9 for SAARC countries. Okay. And recently placed OneWeb satellite of UK. Now it is sending Singapore satellite. So just have an idea. This is how India is helping foreign countries to place their satellites in the in the space, and they helping the countries in bettering their relations. Am I clear? Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So the diversified things you should remember that for the answer writing point of view. Still complete, never ending saga. So never ending saga is talking about Delhi Ordinance. I will take this article so that I will get a clarity. You will get a clarity also. So what is the issue is about? Delhi, which was became Union Territory under Article 239A, AA. Okay, under Article 239 AA. So Delhi is one of the important. Delhi is one of the important Union Territory for India. Now, one question is coming to the minds of the people that Article 239 AA is that in the Constitution? No. It was added by 69th Amendment. 69th Amendment for Indian Constitution under the recommendation of Balakrishnan Committee. Balakrishnan Committee. Now, the interesting structure is the second list, which is talks about state list, is given to Delhi Assembly, Legislative Assembly, but some powers were exempted. Some powers were exempted. Delhi Legislative Assembly cannot make laws over police, land, and even law and order. Now, the development is Union government brought ordinance, and ordinance saying that is Lieutenant Governor will have more power in appointments and the transfers of bureaucrats. This is the problematic one. Lieutenant Governor says that appointments and transfers, bureaucrats will happen. Appointments and transfers will happen like this. Now, previously it is the duty of the state government. Now it is taken over by Lieutenant Governor. So this is the conflict. Arvind Kejriwal, sir, what he did, he went to different states. Different states announced their opinion, and Arvind Kejriwal government went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court under the Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud constituted constitutional bench. Now questions were asked in SSC CGL. What is constitutional bench? Article 145 clause 3 of Indian Constitution says 5 or more judges in a bench comes under constitutional bench. చెప్పు ఏంటో నోటీస్ ఎవరిది? అవును చెప్పావా నాకు? అడిగితేనే బాలే. నేను చూస్తానండు. మన దగ్గర సరిచంద్ర ఒక అబ్బాయి మానేశాడు, వాళ్ళ నాన్న హైకోర్టు లాయరే. వాడే హైకోర్టు లాయరే. సరే, ఒక 2 minutes మళ్ళీ 2 minutes మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ చేస్తాను. That's it, brothers. So this is what happening exactly. Article 145 clause 3 and everything. Fine, brother. So, and by the way, I will share the notes which I wrote to Rakesh, and you can get it. Okay, I will share mostly now itself. You can get it. Okay. Any doubts in any topics? We will listen. No doubts. We'll conclude with again. Tell me something in Bengali, and I will repeat it.
Sir, one doubt I have.
Aparna.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Aparna.
What kind of profession comes under gig worker?
What kind of profession will be
Comes under gig worker.
uh, the professions like delivery boys and professions like some kind of cargo workers who are again working in a field that they are delivering the sources. So mostly delivery boys and some computer related operators are comes under this gig workers. Apart from that, gig workers even included in almost all the sectors of today's field. For example, we have teachers in Vedantu, Byju's, even they are also having same kind of things. So like simply they're working, so food deliveries and also freelancer teachers, courier delivery boys, and many things. Even I came to know in Switzerland, there are pet, pet keepers, or can say pet cleaners. They will work, they will clean the pets, and they will go. Urban Company, a famous app that people will come home and they will offer salon, massage, all those comes under gig workers.
Thank you, sir.
ரொம்ப நன்றி. Okay. Come on. That's it. Okay, friends.
तो स्पेस इकोनॉमी क्या होता है?
What? Shekhar?
स्पेस इकोनॉमी
Space economy means generating revenue by using space, like launching private company satellites, generating revenue by more and more involvement of private companies, and launching satellites for other countries. We don't do for the sake of love and affection. No, we will do for only money. No, so that is what I can tell you. So this is what comes under space and everything. Clear, right?
यस
Come on, tell me something.
Hello, sir.
Hi,
I have one
Kaushik.
question.
Please, Kaushik.
Yes, sir. We usually see that Jantar Mantar is like venue for holding so many protests. Right. So why is it so? Why not other places?
In Andhra also there is a place called Diksha Sthal. Diksha Sthal. Okay. So there are certain places designated only for doing such kind of protest, so that government or even people will find a way and they will protest there. So instead of disrupting daily, for example, if you have problem, let us say if I belongs to mining, I have a problem. I conducted bandh one day. I entered into the roads of the city and I started protesting. Tomorrow, some onion workers will come. Day after tomorrow, some potato workers will come. Later, some other people will come. So instead of, you have the right to expression. So you can express in a particular place so that it may not disrupt the life of others. Understood? So that I can tell you one reason. Second reason is, if you are protesting in the outskirts of Kolkata, who will listen? Or else if you are protesting in the mid of the city, no one will make you listen also. So if a particular place is given to a protesters, there they can express their feelings, their grievances. Government may send its officials to there and they can receive the applications like that. In Andhra, it is happening, in fact. Hope you are convinced.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, before going to end the session, I again requesting you people to shoot me with क्या बोला? Shoot me with the Bengali sentence.
Sir, I'll give you one.
Joey, don't go for the tongue twisters, okay? If you
No,
go for
no,
the,
sir.
if you go for tongue twisters,
I-
so next week you have to prepare a song.
No, sir.
বলো।
আজকের ক্লাস এখানেই শেষ হচ্ছে।
என்னடா பாவி? What is called? आज का class चिको चाचा चाची. What is that?
স্যার আজকের ক্লাস এখানেই শেষ হচ্ছে।
आज के class এখানেই শেষ হচ্ছে।
Yes, sir, correct.
என்னடா பாவி. Okay, friends, I shared notes with Mr. Rakesh. Kindly zoom it. Okay, don't see as it is. If you see as it is, you will get confused. Kindly zoom it and you can enjoy. Okay, just correct the notes from Rakesh. Hope the new model is working well. New way of teaching, I guess. Tell me the best one, previous one or now?
Now, so this one.
You want this one every day, every week?
Sir, both were nice. This one, the earlier one, both were informative.
Oh, thank you, Joy. Fine, brothers and sisters, and ladies and gentlemen, and Indians, my fellow citizens. Thank you so much, and namaskar. Have a great days and have a great time of preparation. బాగా చదువుకోండి, బాగా ఆడుకోండి, ఆనందంగా ఉండండి. I said, come on, Evie, you can translate. Try.
No, sir, you told it too fast for me
Okay.
to decipher that.
Come on. బాగా చదువుకోండి, బాగా ఆడుకోండి, నవ్వుతూ ఉండండి.
Baga Chatukarni, Baga. Missed it, sir.
బాగా ఆడుకోండి,
Baga Arugundi.
ఆనందంగా ఉండండి.
No, sir, can't say that.
I said, read well, be happy, stay happy, and stay healthy. Take care, all of you, and thank you so much. And Jai Hind. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Thank
night,
you,
sir.
sir. Jai Hind.